Don't you hate a podium where your notes just slide off like this? My name's Dick Michaud, and I am grandfather to Tia, who is 7 with PKU, and I have the privilege to be president of the National PKU Alliance. And I want to extend to each of you greetings and a warm welcome to the inaugural National Conference for the PKU community. I hope you're as proud to be here as I am. This is an amazing turnout, and all of you to be thanked for coming. Some of you from a long way. There are 36 states represented here tonight. There's someone here from Germany. There's a couple of folks here from Australia. And a handful of people from Canada. So hopefully you're here to learn and to meet others, to celebrate and have some fun, because that's part of what we do. And above all, to go home with high hopes. Coming together like this is what makes things happen. And what's happening now is dinner. And so we have a buffet dinner, and the staff is going to come and lead 3 tables at a time out, so you got plenty of time to chat. The center buffet table has low-protein foods that are labeled, and they're measuring cups and also a scale. So please enjoy dinner, and at the conclusion or toward the end of dinner, I'll be back and have to calm you down again. Thanks. All right, well, the show must go on. Thank you. Okay, if you're not quiet, I'm going to do this in Spanish. These 3 days coming today and the next 2 days will offer you a variety of topics and breakout sessions presented by experts and leading practitioners whose names you've heard all your life. And now you get to hear them, meet them, and ask them questions. It's a huge benefit of having a national conference. Tonight we're opening with a dance routine choreographed to our conference theme of High Hopes. Then there is no one better than Dr. Guthrie's daughter, Patty, to take us through the history of newborn screening. Saturday morning, the themes include advocacy and research, presented by experts who are on a mission to improve the lives of everyone within the PKU community. After lunch, there are 10 breakout sessions offering you the opportunity in a small group setting to learn best practices, to ask questions, to network with other families and adults with PKU. At dinner, we'll hear from 2 legendary figures and PKU experts. Then we honor Dr. Shriver and Dr. Koch with the first 2 PKU Hero Awards for their extraordinary and long-term service to the PKU community. We end the evening with an internationally known magician, adding some fun and laughs to our day. Saturday morning's panel topic details medical advancements presented again by leading experts. We conclude late Sunday morning and bid you a fond farewell until we meet again. Now I'd like to tell you a little bit about the origin and work of the National PKU Alliance. The idea for the National PKU organization was first discussed at a summit of PKU parents and grandparents hosted by Bio Marin in the summer of 2007. Those present voted to form a charter committee, and if I could ask those who are on the charter committee who are here to stand up. If they look like they have a little cauliflower in their ears because of all the teleconferences we had in that first year, we met numerous times. We raised funds to cover the startup costs of the national organization. Our goals were to form an organization to unite the PKU community. to increase national awareness, to support local PKU organizations and leverage their important work to a national platform, and to advocate for improved insurance coverage. Finally, to formalize something that we felt was very much needed in our community. That was a peer review process with a scientific advisory board allocating the precious research funds that we raise to the most promising research proposals. And tomorrow, we're going to tell you the results of that. A year later, June 12, 2008, we adopted the bylaws of the National PKU Alliance. Officers were elected, committees were formed, the goals for the first 16 months were approved, and a statement of our vision was embodied in the NPKUA mission and purposes. Just to review the mission, it is to improve the lives of individuals and families associated with PKU through research, support, education, and advocacy, while ultimately seeking a cure. The purposes are to advance research related to the treatment and cure of PKU, to support the local PKU organizations, to educate about PKU and the issues faced by adults and families, and to advocate for all individuals with PKU. To the credit of the board, to the local organizations, and the NPKUA staff, we've accomplished 20 of our 22 goals that we set out 18 months ago. One of those goals was to create a strategic plan for the Alliance that would supplement after those first 18 months. The board, 17 of 21 who have been here for 2 days, had our first face-to-face meeting on Thursday afternoon. We had been in 18 months of conference calls, and we had sort of seen some people here and there, but we had never met all face-to-face. We met for 5 hours on Thursday afternoon and started the strategic planning process with an experienced and professional facilitator, and we will finish that process in the next 2 months. And this morning, we met for 5 hours on our first annual board meeting, face-to-face. And we made great progress in creating the goals for the next 18 months. Now, how do you fit into this? Now, you may make a contribution to advancing this mission and accomplishing these goals by becoming a member of the Alliance, encouraging those that you know to become a member. There's a membership form in the yellow and the green folder in your tote bag, and you may also join via the website. You're encouraged to join a committee. Our committees, there are 6 of them, are advocacy, scientific advisory, personnel, funding, PR, and membership. And they're all looking for people who are willing to devote some time and energy to the mission of each committee. If you're not already a member, join your local organization and become an active contributor. These local organizations are like a sine curve. They get up, and then the parents' kids grow older. They get a little burnout, and then they go down until a new set of parents come in with younger kids, and then it heads back up again. But be involved. If you're going to be a member of the local organization, be involved. They do good work. They raise most of the money we have for research. If there isn't a local organization in your area, form one. There's an abundance of assistance that the Alliance can give you in getting one started, including the legal aspects. And before you depart Sunday, please fill out the questionnaire and evaluation form and tell us what you'd like to see us focus on in the future. Now I'd like to recognize the conference sponsors, without whom this conference would not be possible. If you can imagine approaching